Hello friends, welcome to our channel Techie Avli. Today I am going to show you how to ensure parental controls on the video games. So video games are essential for the children to play. However, as a parent you should also ensure that they are only playing that they are meant to according to the level of their age and maturity. So this video has two parts. The first part I will show you what are the things that you should look for whenever you or your child is asking to buy a game CD. And the second part, I'll help you to set up the parental settings in the PlayStation 4 device so that you can ensure that your child is not taking the CD from his friends or anybody else to play the game. So let's begin. So one of the essential rating that was developed, which is known as PEGI rating, it is Pan-European Game Information, and here you can see that there are 5 types of rating: 3, 7, 12, 16 and 18, and these numbers actually indicates the age. And below you can see the content descriptors, and you need to look out these logos, and they would be there on the CD, at the back of the CD, and I'll show you 1 or 2 examples as well. Let's moving on. So if the CD has this information 3, so it means that it is suitable for all age groups and you can buy without tension. It doesn't feature bad language and it doesn't have violence or realistic violence that they call as. PEGI rating 7 ensures that content is having very mild forms of violence and it is non-realistic violence. And however, some of the content may frighten children. So this is usually for children more than of 7 years of age. Then we have 12 and 16. So 12 years or older children can play, and there is gambling is involved in that with mild bad language and fantasy related violence, for example smashes little bit, and then sexual posturing may be present. 16, the violence content may look like as if we see in real life, and there could be a sexual activity without any involvement of genitals. There could be abusive language, and also some of the content may use drugs, alcohol, tobacco. And then there is last rating, which is 18, and you can see that it's red in the background, so it means that it is only for the adults with 18 years of age, and it has a gross violence, realistic looking violence, drug abuse may be present, and even the sexual activities or intercourse may be present. Now these are the different logos which will indicate that the game will have this content or not, and you need to interpret it based on the rating you have, that is PEGI rating. So for example, here you have, for example, if your game CD have sex plus PEGI rating of 16, it means that there could be a sexual content but genitals won't be shown. If the rating is 18 and the sex symbol is there, then it could mean that explicit sexual activity may be shown in the game. Similarly, if the game uses drugs abuse, then this symbol would be there, and any discrimination regarding particular groups, minorities or anything, majorities or particular class of people, then this logo would be there, which is very rare in the games. Violence is most common and bad language is most commonly found in the games, mostly in 16 and 18 PEGI ratings. And fear you will see in the horror related games, for example Resident Evil, maybe, I have not checked. And gambling you will find if there is any casino related games. So I'll give you an example. So this is Call of Duty Ghost, and you can see the PEGI rating is 16, and we have the 2 logos here, violence and bad language. So and then another example is Last of Us, which is PEGI rating 18, and you can see here violence and bad language. So yeah, and if you want more information and tips, you can always refer to pegi.info website, and they also mention how to set up the parental control if you have different devices like Xbox or PC rather than PlayStation 4. Thank you. And now we will move to the second part, that is how I will show you how you can establish parental control in the PlayStation 4. So you need to go to your PlayStation console, go to the settings. Here you will see parental controls and family management. Enter into that. Now the first option is PS4 system restriction. The default password would be square, that is 0000, and I have changed it. Here you can see whether you can allow your child to create a new user ID. So here you can set as not allowed. And then if you want to apply any web filter to avoid the nudity content, you can do here. And these are the default parental controls. If you want to allow the age level, you can see here, you can change here, right? Okay. And also you can select if you want your child to use the internet browser, yes or no. Okay. Now you need to create a user profile for your child, and you can do this by creating the PlayStation button on your controller. This will take you to on this screen, and then you need to switch user, and there you will get an option of create user ID. When you create a user ID, ensure that you enter the correct age of your child, so that, and based on that you will your children's ID will appear here. Select here, and then you need to enter the password, and then you can restrict here the age levels of your game for the PEGI rating. So for example, if the child is of 12 years or maybe 12 years, then I will select only this option, and yes. And then I don't want my child to use internet browser, so yeah, not allowed. And I don't want him to use anything. So these settings can be done here, and then you are free to go.